Okay, I'm kind of saving this footage for posterity so I don't lose it. And I kind of like the way these guys present it because they're saying that the shooter who's now dead, that was on the roof that shot Trump, was in a commercial for BlackRock investments, which is insane. BlackRock is one of the biggest investment, if not the biggest investment hedge fund in the world. It carries most of, I think, the United States baby boomers' pensions. So, but the interesting thing, I'm a skull and bones hunter, and the CEO of BlackRock Investments is a skull and bones member, admitted in his own book. So I track these guys down. But strangely, these guys, since Skull and Bones, as my thesis in my book states, is they love Hegelian theory, which is controlled conflict. So for this kid to be in a BlackRock commercial is very, very strange, very, very suspect, for sure worth videotaping. So here we go. This is insane.
Yeah, but yeah, it's unbelievable. So yeah, you start to wonder, was this put together? But how do you convince a 20-year-old to just go do something like that?
Pack of cigarettes and I don't know, some gas money. 20?
Yes.
What were you doing at 20? You could convince me of almost anything at 20.
Oh, the photos don't show up. I know that.
Yeah, 20s are tough. 20s are a time when could I be convinced to get on a roof and.
It's a good point, huh?
I don't 20. I don't maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, I was a little early on the tape.
So gullible.
But here we go. Listen.
It just depends on.
Sorry, I was saying it came out that Thomas Brooks was featured in a BlackRock.
I saw this. He was in BlackRock in an advertisement for BlackRock. This is where it gets real shaky. It's like a commercial for BlackRock.
It is?
Yeah, it was like a commercial. And he's in school.
He's saying that guy made this place a special place to come to school.
Look right there.
Wow,
So creepy.
fuck, dude. Everything gets a little twisted, dude. But now will Trump be able to speak publicly somewhere again? Like, how are they even going to manage?
So right now it's a lot twisted when you know that the CEO of BlackRock is admitted member of Skull and Bones. I also saw just a minute ago while watching the RNC convention with Donald Trump or whatever that they're using it at a pyramid-shaped stage that I noticed when it was empty a couple days ago, and they were flashing film of it. But then also now they were showing dollar bill video in the back of all the images, and as people were talking, and I think it was the governor of Virginia who was speaking along with a couple of other speakers, but him notably was standing on the podium, the red pyramid shaped podium, with him standing on it with the green pyramid below him, like he was at the top of the pyramid landing. This will be very interesting. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. Weirdly, along with being a skull and bones hunter, I also collect symbolism and books, historic books about the meaning of the Great Seal of the United States of America. And a future show is going to show you some crazy things about that, which makes the Great Seal being on the stage of Donald Trump's RNC convention really crazy. But along with that, I keep my Great Seal, a lot of my Great Seal collection on top of this trunk here, which is all Donald Trump casino memorabilia, etc., that we're going to be looking at on the show, Time magazines, etc., which have their share of programming in them. But I just wanted to show you that there's a lot coming out about this Great Seal that I'm about to be releasing. So this is crazy that they're flashing that much imagery, and a lot of people already are mad about the Great Seal being on the United States $1 bill because they know it's collected, going back a long ways, connected to the Illuminati and a great work and some latent spiritual ability in mankind, according to authors like Manly P. Hall and Alice Bailey and Helena Blavatsky. They all say in this theosophy that we're going to become this next great republic, and that we're going to be turned from men back into gods, which is amazing. That there's some spiritual ritual that's going to change man into monsters. Again, I'm showing you the programming and not exactly necessarily the truth. Now, to wrap this up, I'll tell you that I am a skull and bones hunter, and strangely, And beyond all comprehension, it's Donald Trump's vice president choice, James David Vance, that brings us full circle back to the beginning of this video, to the Order of Skull and Bones. Because believe it or not, James David Vance is an alumni at Yale University. And while we can't connect him directly to Skull and Bones like we can George Bush and others, John Kerry and those guys back when they used to publish the members of their senior society, secret society, the Order of Skull and Bones, we'll just have to watch and see what he does. But his affiliations right now are screaming the Order of Skull and Bones. One final note on James David Vance. It's strange that a presidential vice president pick is using a completely different name. And again, this will leave another trail of research for us. But his real name is James Donald Bowman. Strangely. Again, strange. Everything is strange. Why is he not using his real name, which matches Donald's name, his middle name, and it would a completely different last name? Again, things are weird and getting weirder. Thanks for joining Judavision. Subscribe and like. God bless you. See you soon.